Hey, what's happening? This your boy Robiiiworld, and I'm jumping off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. You dig? Gang.
All right, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the one and only Robiiiworld jumping off the porch with us. What's up, bro? How you feeling, man?
What's happening? What's happening? Just highly blessed and highly favored.
Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Glad to have you on the porch with us, man.
Nah, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Word. Now, man, you've been doing your thing for a minute, bro. Like, I remember seeing you on Vine and, seeing, a lot of the funny skits that you were doing, on that platform. And then now, moving over to, all the most relevant platforms today. Can you kind of talk about, like, how you got started, like, in the comedy world?
Oh, so I started off doing music videos. Okay. And, I had got sick with cancer. So I started doing a lot of funny videos on Vine just to make me, feel good, to cope with depression. So when I started, doing that, I started just doing, like, using my camera skills with my, like, just like, I always had like a stupid sense of humor, like a dark humor and all that shit. But I was really just doing it just for me to get out of depression. Okay. So I linked up with a couple of my homies. We had formed a group. We did a couple of skits. Then I was doing mainly the videography work and writing. Then I just decided, hey, maybe I should just be in front of the camera. And then ever since then, I just took off.
Word. So you started out behind the scenes, like actually.
Yeah, like editing, shooting, all that.
Okay, word. And then what made you actually take that step to get in front of the camera and do that?
Yeah, I was always the person that was like shy. Like, I was the shy one. I was the one that, like, I don't like getting in front of the camera, or I wrote this skit for you, or I think this would be good. But I don't know, man. Like, when you get to your breaking point, when you get to your lowest, and you got to find a way out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to push through, and you just got to, like, just put all your eggs on you. Put all, bet on you. You never lose betting on yourself, so I just bet it on myself, and here I am.
Right, that's what's up.
Jumping off the porch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, let's, tap into, like your upbringing and everything, man. Where you from, bro?
I'm from the west side of Atlanta.
Okay. And can you tell us what it was like coming up on the west side?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. My dad, he was rich. My mom was a school teacher. But my grandparents raised me. Okay. That's why on the west side, my grandparents and my two aunties, we was in like a 2-3 bedroom house with one bathroom on the west side. Still got the house. It was pretty cool. I was always like the nerd type, I always liked the technology. I always liked it, like filming. I always liked it, just doing like the normal shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I never got into like the hood shit or like the street shit, even though it's easily could, cause I went to Doug. Graduated to Dub, but I don't know. I just saw a better future. I just like, I just don't even want to get into that. Like on that, like, I don't know, like most of my friends, they was on that shit, but I just like, that's just not me. And I don't like to portray like, I'm gangster, I'm this, that, and the third, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's just like, I don't know, and people who do that, it's just weird to me. Because I know real motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers know me, but they know I don't be on that type of time. I'm like one of the most humble niggas you ever see, most like just upfront motherfuckers you ever see. So I just be me, and I just be staying out the way. So that's me.
So, like, what kind of kid would you say you were in school? Like, were you always like, were you like the class clown type? Were you always funny?
I wasn't always funny, man. Like.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah, I know. Like, I was the most awkward one. I was the most one that was just like, I don't know. Like, I was a good kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in Beta Club. I was in the engineering program at Doug. Like, I was a good kid. Like, I didn't do nothing bad. Like, the thing is, I was so antisocial. Like, I never went to none of the football, basketball games, the pep rallies. I was skipping. I I was skipping pep rallies. Like I was just so antisocial, but I was social, if that made any sense. Like I was social with my friends that went there. Right. And I was back then I wanted to be a music artist. So I was more focused on that and stuff, but nah. Okay. Yeah.
So would you say that growing up with your grandparents is what helped you to stay grounded?
Yeah, absolutely. My grandma was the most humblest person you can ever meet, you know what I'm saying? And my dad really humbled me because, you know, he making all this money and he always said, this is my money, that's not yours. And that made me even want it even more. That made me want to get it for my own. I'm not the type of person to live behind a person's name, even if it's my dad. So that's one thing that I'm thankful that he didn't. You ever seen like some of these rich, spoiled motherfuckers and they grow up all fucked up on drugs and this, that, and the third and fucking up money and shit like that. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I just never been on that type of time. Like, I had my fun, of course, but I never like just abused that shit. And like my grandma and my auntie Mary, God rest her. So she kept me humble. Right. She kept me humble. Okay. But I knew I didn't want her to go to school. I dropped out of Clark like first semester. I had a full ride and everything. Oh, right. And I just did not like school, man.
What was your major? What were you going to attempt to major in?
Media.
Okay, right.
But it was like, at the time, I was like, okay, I need to make a career, so I wanted to be an audio engineer. So I did go to SAE for sound and audio engineering. But I just, like, even after the degree, I fell in love with videography. Like, I remember the principal or whatever they call the head honcho or dean or whatever, he was like, bro, you need to get this program called Final Cut. And, you know, like, that's what people editing on now, especially in the industry back then. 'Cause I know now it's Premiere Pro, but back then, like 2011, 2010, it was like Final Cut was like good for the new Mac users. So I got on it and I was like, all right, bet, I'm loving it. I'm loving how it's doing it. And I just love editing. I love filming. That's how I just fell in love with it.
Word. So when would you say you jumped off the porch?
Jumped off the porch. I say I jumped off the porch after cancer. Okay. After cancer, I realized, like, I went through a hard depression, like, because some people don't know this, but when I was going through cancer, my grandma was going through cancer with me. Wow. And she passed on my last month of chemo. And that kind of hit hard for me because I thought I was always like the black sheep of the family. I was always like the fuck up. Like, you know, like, I dropped out of college. Now I'm doing skits, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then when my grandma died and I survived, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I thought God had got the wrong person once upon a time, you know? And it was like, it was hard. That was just like some dark days. And then when I finally jumped off the porch, I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna just go all in on this. Like, I didn't know how I was gonna make some money. I didn't know how I was gonna be successful. I just know this is what I love to do, and I can do this for the rest of my life. Yeah. You feel me? So, yeah.
All right. So, it's interesting that, you know, you use comedy as a way to, you know, help you to, you know, get through the cancer and everything like that. What type of cancer did you have?
I had lymphoma. It was, like, right here close to my heart and my spleen. They had to remove, it was in my bone marrow. Wow. Like some weird shit. So they had to remove it from my bone marrow and they had to cut a lymph node like the size of a baseball, like out of like close to my heart and shit. And I still got the scar. Okay.
And how long was your battle? How long?
It was the good thing about it, we caught it so early. It was all I had to go through was chemotherapy. Okay. That's like the worst part of cancer. Like chemotherapy like is like, and then like I'm out filming videos. Like I remember I was filming videos with like my homeboy WTF DJ and Throw It Off One and DJ. He was probably the only person that knew, but we was still out like in the clubs, like cause you know like getting footage, like you know like filming skits and he just saw my drive and like people just couldn't understand. Like bro, you just had a chemo session there. Like you should just be like. Nah, bro, like I can die. Like that motivated me even more because like I could die any day. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit can go south. This shit can spread. And it just kind of like just motivated me to just go even harder, you know?
Can you tell us how you even found out that you got cancer?
Okay, so I was getting some shirts from this store, and my arm would start hurting. Like, it was hurting for like a month. So I remember I was with my friend, DeLacy Smith. We call him Lele. And he also from the West Side. He from Dixie Hill. And I met him through mutual friends. But he was like, hey man, you know, you think you should go to the doctor? And then he was like my homeboy that I looked up to. Like, he was the one that was talking to all the girls and shit. Like, if y'all want to know how I got all these girls in my videos and know how to talk, it's because that nigga Lele, bro. Lele, he was the one that like actually like got me out my comfort zone and like learn how to like express myself, learn how to talk to women, and like, you know what I'm saying, like, and like show me how to do that without being like, without flexing, without just being yourself. So shout out to Lele for that. And he probably never knew that, but I always looked up to him when it came to that. But yeah, he was like, yeah, just go check that out, because it was like a big ass lump. And I was like, all right, bro. Then when I checked it out, I remember I was with my auntie Mary, and I cried when they told me. I cried, I ain't gonna lie. I cried because I was like, damn. Then my grandma was going through it. It's like me and my grandma, this was my grandma's second time going through this.
Okay.
So it was like, damn, like, it was just sad. It was just sad as fuck.
Yeah, fuck cancer, man.
Yeah, fuck cancer, bro.
Yeah. And the reason I asked you, man, is because, people around our age, and just, black people in general, like, a lot of us are scared of the doctor. A lot of us don't go to the doctor and get checkups and, things like that. And I heard you say that you were able to catch the cancer early. So that's why I wanted to know how you ended up finding out that you got it, because I think that insight could be helpful for a lot of people that's, watching this, because like I said, a lot of us are scared to even go to the doctor to get things checked out to even find out.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I fucking hate doctors, bro. Yeah. So I go to the doctors like every 3 months, like get checked up, make sure I don't got no STDs, make sure I'm clean, make sure, like, cause it's just like, it's crazy out here. But you do gotta, I say everybody, which camera, go get checked up, go check up, you know what I'm saying? And people, and then this one I was like way bigger. Like I was at like 450 when I found out, you know what I'm saying? No, actually I lost weight, hella weight fast. Like I was at like 200 within like 2 months. That's one thing too, cause I was losing weight hella fast. And I was like, damn. And the thing is, when I had got the lump, I was like, damn, because I couldn't tell I was losing weight, but I was in the gym too at the time. So when I was losing the weight, I just thought the lump was like some leftover fat. I don't know. I was just like young and stupid, bro. But yeah, like, go get checked out, man. If you feeling it, like, you know what I'm saying? If you feeling sick, if you even just want to just know, it's always best to know. Yeah. So yeah.
Nah, for sure. So let's tap into Creator Station.
Okay, cool.
Can you build on,
So Creator Station is the idea of just having an exclusive workspace for creators. It's currently under development. Like we got a spot, but we finna move very soon, and we might shut down for like a couple of months until we get the right fit, because the space we at now is great, but we just needed to be a little bit bigger, especially like for the vision that we got. So, like, and then we waiting for the right investors, you know what I'm saying, to help with that. But Creator Station is a good idea, just to have like a safe place for creators to come and work, come and network. And that's one thing, like how I built my career off of was networking, was networking through other creators that was like, had more followers than me, had lesser followers than me, you know what I'm saying? I never go by that, I go about work ethic and if the content is good. So just giving like other people opportunities that I didn't have coming up in the industry, in social media and shit.
Yeah, no, that's dope. No, definitely need something like that here in Atlanta. Definitely, because you see those in LA and you see, things like that in other places. But then also, and I don't know if I'm accurate in saying this, but I don't know if there are even too many like black owned networks like that.
Yeah, it's a couple of them out there, but and it's really just like social media just really just getting to that point where it's getting, how can I say, oversaturated. Yeah. because everybody want to be an influencer, but nobody don't want to put in the work. Like, I be looking at some influencers, they be getting like 1 million followers like overnight. And that took me like 7 years, like 6 years. And it's like, people don't appreciate, I feel like I call them the OG creators. You know, like, they took time in building their followers. They understood, like, hey, like, at this level, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. And it humbles you, but like, I see some creators now, they get up there fast and they get the big head and then they fall off. Or they don't know what to do because this not what they really want. They just blew up. And it's just crazy because, like, I don't know, because I really do love this shit, man. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just sad seeing people waste their talent.
Yeah.
I say that's the most depressing thing in the world, is seeing people waste their talent. And I know pretty sure a lot of y'all know some people that got good talent, but they just waste it. They don't do it. They don't even try. Like you gotta jump off the porch. Yeah. Don't matter if you fall, break your arm, break 2 arms. But as long as you can walk, you jump off again. Keep jumping off until you get it right. And that's one thing my dad taught me, was to never be afraid to go after your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Never be afraid to fail, never be afraid. Because it was at one point where he didn't believe in what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't bringing the income. And I tell people, bro, look, you gotta sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice being comfortable. You gotta sacrifice, only person who I can say had my back through thick and thin was my Auntie Mary when it came to what I wanted to do. And she passed away right when I blew up. Like, when she passed away, I went like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had just got my own spot. It was just like, she was there, and it was like, and people don't even see that side. In mental health, that's another thing too. Like, people don't see the mental side of a creator, you know what I'm saying? Especially like a creator that just blows up and overnight. They don't see how that affects like 1 million human beings talking about one person. Like, some people can't, like, we're not made to handle that realistically. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's actually a really interesting point. And that kind of leads me into, like, do you know at what point, like, what was that point where you knew, like, okay, like, it's on, like, okay, like, we moving, we got motion.
The thing is, I have those moments every time I hit a certain level, but I always be like, I gotta get to the next level. Yeah. Like, right now, like, I feel like I haven't made it. Like, but that's just me, because I'm hungry. You gotta stay hungry. You gotta want it every single day. You gotta wake up and want it. Like, it's no time to be like, oh, I'm tired, Oh, I don't want to feel like it. It's like, hey, you gotta want it. You gotta want something. And like, right now, I'm finna dibble and dab in business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna create my own business. You know what I'm saying? Market some products and stuff like that. But I'm willing to do that because now I'm at that point where I kind of master social media.
Right.
Like, I'm a professional. You ever heard that saying, like, an amateur does it until he get it right, but a professional does it until he can't get it wrong.
Absolutely.
So I can't get it wrong. Like, I know this left and right, so I want to get into a new field. I want to just change my environment too.
Yeah, you put in those 10,000 hours.
Yeah,
so now it's time to
10,000 plus. You know, so and there's nothing wrong. Like, and I tell people who want to be an influencer or want to be a content creator. I personally like content creator, the term content creator over influencer. But if you want to be in this realm, you want to be in this lifestyle, you gotta want it. You gotta love it. You gotta have the passion for it. Because if you don't, then, because I was doing this shit for free. I was doing this shit for 3 years when nobody didn't believe in me. Everybody was just like, oh, da da da. Like, I told my homeboy, or my homegirl, I forgot which one, but they had got a promo and they had like 40K followers. I'm like, damn, I didn't get my first promo for goddamn when I hit 100K. Yeah. And it was for $100. I was like, damn. And it was a page post. Yeah. I was like, fuck. Like, y'all gotta appreciate the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, but you know, like, it's interesting. I mean, you know, people like yourself paved the way for some of these new content creators to be able to maybe get it as fast.
For sure.
You know what I mean? What is one of your biggest life lessons that you've learned?
Damn.
Because you were kicking a lot of game about, just different things that your pops instilled in you and things like that. So, definitely want to,
I got a couple on, if you don't mind me going through the list.
Yeah.
Never letting an obstacle determine your outcome. If you want it, you can get it. Never letting that obstacle determine your outcome. No matter how close you are with somebody, people change. And it is what it is. Like, and it doesn't matter how close y'all are, brother, sister. Take a bullet for this person. They change. They change. Or the sad part, they don't change. That's really the sad part. Another life lesson. Ain't nothing wrong with focusing on you. Ain't nothing wrong with focusing on you. Ain't nothing wrong with risking it all on you. And another life, I got plenty. If you don't mind me going, okay.
Come on, spit 'em.
Some people don't realize, but you are good enough. I didn't realize that for a long time. That that you are good enough, and you are worthy. And I didn't realize that till like 2-3 years ago. Like, you gotta realize that too. Like, some people think they not worthy of success, and you are worthy. You know what I'm saying? You are worthy. And another life lesson. Dang. I can go for days. You want me to go?
Throw one more at us, man.
Throw one more out. Yeah. One more life lesson.
Kick some good inspiration to the viewers.
One more life lesson. Let me see. Money isn't everything. Money is a tool, and we use it to get to the next level. Money is important, but it's not everything. And success doesn't equal money. Sometimes success is a family, a good, healthy marriage, a healthy relationship, a healthy baby. Sometimes success is that, a healthy father, a healthy son, a healthy daughter, a healthy mother. That's what success sometimes is. And some people overlook that and try to get to the glitz and glamour, but they realize sometimes it's already right there.
Yeah, a lot of times people focus on looking at other people's success and what they deem as success from looking at somebody else, and then they're taking away time from focusing on themselves and growing themselves.
Like, one of my best friends, right? My brother, Munchies. I recently told him this on his birthday. I was like, bro, I look up to you. And he was like, why? I was like, bro, you got a successful marriage, bro. You got beautiful kids, and y'all together. That's something that I want. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I look up to. That's something that I admire. You know what I'm saying? And it's something I respect. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's just something that's just beautiful. And that's something that that's success to me.
Yeah.
And another life lesson for the young motherfuckers. You gotta earn your respect. And what I mean by that, not like by selling your soul and no stupid shit like that. You gotta earn your respect. You gotta show respect to get respect. Some people want to get respect, but they haven't did shit.
Yeah. People don't want to pay dues.
They don't want to pay dues. They don't want to pay homage. They don't want to, like, Gen Z is just crazy. I love and hate them. Like, it's like damn. Like, they just like I'll be like, damn, bro.
Because there's so much. I feel like they retain so much information so much faster, than the millennials, and even.
The thing is, they can have all the information, but if they don't got experience, then they don't know what it is.
Right, and that's what I was about to say.
Because you can't, like I tell somebody, you can't mail a haircut.
Right.
You gotta experience that shit.
Right.
And some people, I know this. No, but have you experienced it? Have you been under pressure with it? Have you been in a situation where it's like, okay, this is happening for real. This is not on no Google search. Like, oh, if this happened, da da da. Like, for example, some people know how to think. They know how to shoot guns because they play Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
Like they think they know how to shoot guns. Like, and it's like, bro, you gotta like really experience that. You gotta go to a shooting range.
Right.
You gotta like know what's up. You gotta know how many bullets you got in your chamber. You gotta know how a gun feel like with and without bullets.
Right.
Like, but they don't understand that.
Yeah. No, that's real. So, an interesting topic right now is, within comedy is traditional comedy, stand-up comedy, and then skit comedy.
Yeah.
And some traditional comedians not respecting skit comedy as, as a true art form. Can you speak on that?
Yeah, when we was coming up, this when social media was like, we was blowing up on skits and stuff, and sketches and putting skits out there online, and some of the comedians, they will be hating. They will be cold blood hating, like, I'm way funnier than them, that's cool. And I respect comedians. Like, I have no problem with comedians. It's just like, that's something that I don't like to do. I don't like to control the crowd. I know how to like control my crowd. Like, I make comedy for me. Like, I make skits for me, like, to me laugh first. So I don't, like, when I hate to sound so nonchalant. So when I get in front of a crowd and they're not laughing at my jokes, I'll be like, I don't care because it's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? But you have to do that unless you to be in that game. And it's an art form. I respect it to the fullest. But as far as them hating on social media, it's like I look at it like this. Right? It's more people making more money doing skits than more people making money doing stand-up. And what I mean by that, not saying the comedians that doing stand-up aren't making more money. I'm just saying the average influencer is making more than the average comedian.
Interesting.
So it's like one of those things like where, hey, like, like you can't get mad at that for young kids, especially like my age and younger, making a living. Yeah. And how I look at it is like when people get mad at social media and stuff like that, I be like, bro, you riding a horse and you hating on the automobile. You literally hating on the automobile, you riding a horse. Yeah. Like, just because it's like, hey, like, it's new and it's different, don't think you too good to evolve. Yeah. Like, that's one thing my dad always taught me. Either you adapt or you die. And you gotta adapt. You always gotta adapt. It's always gonna be something newer, something better, something innovative, something, like that's gonna get like going. Like, who knows? We might be on a new platform next year. Yeah. We might be, but we might even use phones in the next 5 years. It might be something called fucking like a literal iPhone with glasses and shit. Right. And we might be doing social media up there and have to make content off of visually looking through glasses. You never know. You just never know. The thing is, you always got to be open-minded to receive it. Some people be closed-minded and be like, oh, I got this right now. Right. And it's like, yeah, it's different. Because it's like, so I see social media as like the first mechanics to work on cars. Like, you didn't have to go to school for it. You just either knew how to do it or you didn't. Like, 5 years from now, realistically, 10 years from now, it's probably gonna be a fucking college course on how to be an influencer, how to work your social media. Yeah. Because they using social media for background checks now. Right. Like, that's something that's gonna be a part of your life. It's like a cell phone. Not everybody had a cell phone in like 1998 or 2000, but everybody got a fucking cell phone because it's adapt. You gotta adapt. So like as a human race, people are gonna adapt. Yeah.
I kind of look at it like, and I was having a conversation with a partner the other night about like this same topic and how I feel like it's kind of similar to how when people, or even like when older artists or legacy artists are like comparing themselves with the younger artists nowadays, like all these younger artists freestyling. making a bunch of songs fast, releasing songs fast, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the money is coming in a lot more than how it was, you know, in the music industry then. So then you have some of these other artists looking at these artists saying, oh, that music's not real music, or it's not fulfilling, or, you know what I'm saying, this or that. And so
I ain't gonna lie. We in the disposable music era. Like, after 1 year, it's gonna be another song sound better, but that doesn't mean that you just hate on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you made music when it was fucking record players. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't use a fucking record player, a CD, fucking. They barely use. We don't use MP3 no more. We streaming shit now.
Right.
like MP3 was like 2000. Like if you pull up on me with an MP3 player, I'm gonna look at you like, damn, nigga, you old. No, nigga, get up. We streaming shit now.
Right.
That's just how it is. And people think they can control it. And the sad truth about it, you can't. You really can't. Yeah. Either you adapt to it. Like one thing that I love that Jay-Z did, made Tidal. He adapted to it before he even got like streaming blew up as much. But he adapted to it. He saw what was gonna be like. Not everybody got Apple subscription, Spotify, Tidal.
Yeah. Real. Yeah.
And it's like, and it's genius. And then who said it's gonna be something even next?
Right.
Because that's what we do. We elevate.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
We always, technology always gonna elevate. It may elevate into a different direction, but it's gonna elevate.
Yeah. Nah, for real. So man, there's this sound that every time I hear it on Instagram or on TikTok,
okay, here
no
we go.
matter if you in the video or not, I automatically.
Now this one I really jumped off the porch.
Yeah, I automatically think of you when I hear this. So you made the Realest K, Toxic. Yeah, you made that sound popular, man. And I mean, just out of there. Can
now,
you talk on that?
I'll tell you about that. I'll tell you how it went. So it was already a couple people doing the sounds on TikTok. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm finna put it in my own way. I'm finna have this effect where the camera zoom in, and then people were saying the memes, but they wasn't doing it. And then they were just standing still. So I was like, nah, I'm finna put the camera in, smile, and actually do it in like real time. I think the first one was like, if she go through my phone, I go through her friends. I think that was like my first Toxic video. And I looked at the camera and I did this smile, and I had veneers. I just got these veneers. So I was like, oh yeah, it showed like perfect. Well, I hope it's showing perfect white right now.
Icy white.
Okay, cool. So it was showing white on the camera. So I said, damn, this smile is like, it's villainous. It's like, yeah, I gotta do it like again. Yeah. So I slowed down. So I did it again. So I did this last year. I did this last year around this time, like January or something. Like, and it didn't blow up. Like I was keep doing it like once a month. Then it started blowing up on my TikTok. Like I was getting like 10 million views. So I said, okay, I'm finna do it once a week. Then some more people was doing it like how I was doing it. I was like, damn, they was doing the smile and everything and the zoom in. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like the first person I saw it, and we actually collab was Siren or something. Okay. I forgot her name. Please, Lord, forgive me. But she cool. And we actually did a Toxic video together. I told her to draw how many body counts she had, something like that on Uno. But that was like my first time actually like going like, no, okay, I lied. My first time going viral, or what I'm known for, is this phrase called "gotta go."
Yep.
That was like the old, like people even say it. Like I be at the gym, people be like, "Gotta go," and I'll be like, "Oh man, that's so old." But when the Toxic came out, or when it blew up, Shade Room posted it, and then I DM'd them and like I said, you know, I started this trend. He was like, "Oh, okay, cool, I'm gonna tag you." So then after that, it was like, damn, like everybody was just giving me recognition. And it was good because most people don't get credit for like starting trends and stuff like that. And it was just crazy because I was like, damn, I really started something. Like,
I mean, you seeing kids post this.
Yeah, when the kids posted, we start doing it, I was like, damn, this shit is, damn, I started something. So that was like, I was like, damn, this is pretty dope. So when my favorite one, it was this makeup artist, but it had Kelly Rowland in it. And I was like, damn, that's Kelly Rowland. She doing it. She tugged him and smiled and did the talk. I'm like, damn. I was like, that's the only time, like, well, no, it was some more people. Oh, my homeboy, who I just became like cool with, and we was actually neighbors once upon a time. Safari.
Oh, okay.
He did one. It went crazy. Hollywood Unlocked posted, and he gave me credit. He was like, and then he was the main one. But I tell you, shout out to Safari. But he was the main one on the comments, like, bro, this is Robiiiworld shit. This is Robiiiworld trend. Like, he really stood. So Safari, don't think I don't know this, but hey, I appreciate you, big bro. So yeah.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, like I said, man.
And everybody else was supporting me too. I can't name. I know Daniel Jean, like of New York. Everybody was like, when somebody tag, they'll always tag me and be like, oh yeah, this Robiiiworld shit. This Robiiiworld shit. Robiiiworld started this trend, and I'm like, damn, that's love.
Yeah,
that's love. That's love.
Man.
So,
yo, man, did the realest K thank you, or have you met him? Have you?
I haven't met him.
Okay. From Canada, right?
Huh?
He's from Canada, I believe.
Yeah, he's from Canada. I haven't met him. We conversated one time on Instagram and one time on TikTok on the comments, and I wasn't asking for no money or nothing. I was like, hey, bro, let's just do a video together. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he even did the trend where he was like, and it was funny too, he did where he was like, when they found out who really made this song, and I was like, damn, that's pretty funny. And people always ask, oh, is the camera?
Oh, you good.
Oh yeah, people always had asked, did they pay you? I'm like, nah, they didn't pay me. You know, but I'm not like,
But that's the beauty of the internet and the beauty of just like of like what you do is because like when you find something that you just like, that you went to, and then you do it and it go viral. I mean, I'm sure that's more fulfilling, and then that's gonna bring the bag. You know?
Yeah, it's gonna bring it brought the bag. But you know, like it's one of those things where it's like, if they, I'm gonna be real, if they write me a check for what happened, because they did blow up because of what I did, I'll accept it. But I'm not finna press it, because I know, bro, I know God got me.
Yeah, for sure.
God got me this far.
Yes, sir.
You know, I ain't come this far just to come this far.
Right,
so, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? No pressure, no beef, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about me too, I don't got pressure with nobody. I don't got beef with nobody. I'm just out the way.
Yeah.
I just like to be out the way. I like to just get my little money on and just, you know, just chill.
Yeah, I can dig it. Now, TS4L.
Yeah.
These Skits for Life.
These Skits for Life. Yeah, TS4. This is it's actually a comedy group that that me and my team started. V, Baso Live, Poetic J, Kai, Munchies, Terry, Jeleni, Teddy, V, Kylan, Poetic, Baso Live, Munchies, Teddy, Jeleni, T-Money. These Skits for Life, it's more than just a group. It's like a community. So anybody can be a part of these Skits for Life. It's just, you know, these are the main people that I film with. You know what I'm saying? We travel with. It's like my family. I really love them for real. And you know, and it's more than just skits too. Like we going into business together. We, you know, we like tomorrow we having a toy drive at Creator Station, and you know TS4 gonna support, bring toys. We getting half of it to some of the kids in Atlanta, half of it overseas in Venezuela, because V is from Venezuela, and she wanted to give back to her kids. I was like, okay, that's cool. Yeah. So you know, it's TS4 is more than it's just the community. You know what I'm saying? And it's not no, for the record, no gang related, nothing, no Rico, nothing. There's nothing like that. This is a 100% community, family friendly. We just shooting skits. We not on none of that. So just for the record, this case, you gotta play this back in court, just in case. This is not a game. We don't do no violence. We don't support no nothing. Okay, just putting that out there. Hey, you gotta say that now. You gotta say that now, because it's like, because people get caught up for just not even doing nothing. Yeah. So you just gotta say that this is not a game. This is a community. This is we finna get to LLC. and we finna be like incorporated, but it's really just for a bunch of my friends, a bunch of my families, a bunch of my friends who I look up to as brothers and sisters, and we just having a good time.
That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. Speaking of the RICO cases and things like that, I mean, that's the hottest topic right now.
And I'm out of it. It's none of my business. You can keep that there. It's none of my business.
Yes, sir.
Free YSL, free slime.
That's what's up.
But that's none of my business. I don't even want to.
That's what's up. I can dig it.
Yeah, because it's one of those things where people take your opinion and they twist and turn it and they think it's something else. So my opinion, I don't got no opinion on it. Yeah. I hope them boys get out, and hey, that's it.
Yeah, I can dig it. Robiiiworld, what else you working on right now, man? What else is coming down the pipeline?
So I'm working on. I just shot a movie end of summer, called Knock. I'm premiering it in Atlantic Station in February. We just got the rough draft. We re-editing and doing some stuff now. I'm gonna start my businesses. I think I'm gonna go into network marketing. Okay. I'm partnering up with my dad in a company, and then we just gonna take this world by storm with that one. Cause that's something I always wanted to do. I always wanted to be in network marketing. I always wanted to sell products. I always wanted to be a motivational speaker. Mm-hmm. So I'm actually planning on, like, I love shooting skits. That's something I was gonna do. But I want to transition into like speaking to, just speaking to people and telling them like just motivational shit. You know what I'm saying? Telling them it is okay. It is, you can make it. Cause people always be like, oh, you so fat, da 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 da. How you get all these girls, da da da. I'm like, bro, because of me, I believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't let this. Like, I know I'm not the prettiest pencil in the bunch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that, like, you know what I'm saying? But I look good to me.
Man,
and shit.
Yeah,
it's just one of those things where, because I see a lot of people, some of my followers, they overweight, they suffer from obesity, and they be like, bro, I just don't have the con. Like, bro, you can do it, bro. Fuck everybody, bro. Especially when you get I'm 30. So when you get 30, you really don't give a fuck about people's opinions. They can say that shit all day. Let me tell you something. If it ain't increasing or decreasing my pockets, I don't give a fuck about it. And that's just me. And when you get to that mindset, and it takes time, that's just not but I wish I had somebody like me to tell me that or to guide me that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just go. People who I look up to that industry is like, my main guy, Jacoby. He's pretty cool. He's into marketing and stuff as well. Okay. And him 500. Okay. I look up to him when it comes to that, and I want to start making content like that. I want to start cause one thing I know about especially internet comedians, people don't take you as serious. Yeah. And it's cool. Like, I'm still gonna do that. Like, people, I was telling my team that oh, you gonna stop doing skits? No, I love doing skits, but I need something where I'm at that time where I want to build a family. You know what I'm saying? I want to leave something behind for my family. I want something hey, you can have the option to do this, that, and the third. And you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I think some communities or some people that in parenthood, they don't look at it like that. They expect their kids to do the same old thing, go to college, stuff like that, be a lawyer, doctor, and which is cool because we need them. But I want my kid, when I have one, I want my kid to have the option. Do whatever you want to do, as long as it's not, nothing stupid. As far as murdering and doing cocaine and drugs and shit. But do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And if you do what you love to do and find out what you love to do, that's one thing these kids go to college just to go to college. And that's just, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the traditional way of, go to college, get a 4-year degree, go get a job, the days of that, I don't want to say the days of that is over, but that isn't the only route to success.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the only route to success.
And I'm a person who, I went and I got my degree, but I don't stand on that as if someone else who doesn't have a degree is unsuccessful or that.
I know motherfuckers that got degrees and successful. And I'm sorry, I'm cussing.
You good, man? We on the porch.
So I'm sorry if some people got, I'm not sorry. I know some people that got degrees and successful, but I know some people that don't got degrees and way more successful.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just like college isn't just for everybody.
Right, for sure.
College is just not for everybody. And I'm not saying don't go to college, but just do what you want to do.
Right,
I think personally, like, take a year. When you get out of high school, take a year to yourself. Figure out what you want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And don't look at social media and like, I hate when people look at social media and hate on the next man or try to be like the next man. And like, some people don't get inspired, they get envy.
Yeah.
And it's different between being inspired and being envious of somebody.
Right. Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, and I just, that's just another topic.
Yeah, nah. Man, Robiiiworld, you got anything else that you want to say to the fans?
I just want to say I appreciate every last one of y'all for your support. I'm really loving the space that I'm at right now, but I know I can go further. I'm still not satisfied, if that makes any sense. And just know I'm gonna keep pushing out content. I'm gonna keep pushing out gems. I'm gonna keep just pushing out everything, giving my all. So yeah. And I love y'all.
That's what's up, y'all. We got Robiiiworld jumping off the porch with us.